Make way for the double champ.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Only a small handful of WWE superstars have held two championships simultaneously, and this man now joins their ranks.
Yeah, it's an honor no matter how long you hold both titles, but the reality is most double champions lose at least one title before long.
This man is determined to be the exception rather than the rule. The double champ showing off all of his hardware.
Arrogance and confidence on the double champ's face, but he's obviously earned it. He is the alpha male of our species.
And Lesnar looking to dominate.
And from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar's been a dominant force his entire career.
Brock Lesnar has made a career out of steamrolling whoever has dared get in his way.
Brock Lesnar's won multiple WWE and Universal title reigns, King of the Ring, the Royal Rumble, and Money in the Bank.
And perhaps the most dominant competitor in WWE history. Lesnar's crushed countless champions and legends throughout his storied WWE career.
I got a real strong feeling we're going to see more of that dominance courtesy of the Beast Incarnate.
Now here come the men near the head of the table.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Both Jimmy and Jay have earned seats at the table with Roman Reigns. Roman, who has made both better.
Well, I question that. Has Roman Reigns made Jimmy and Jey Uso better, or has Roman Reigns actually divided the Usos?
It is just about impossible to overcome the bond that the Usos share, Saxton.
Confidence, the Usos look as ready as ever.
And it's hard to understate how far Jimmy and Jay have come. They were in face paint over 10 years ago. Now they represent the bloodline. With that backing behind them, there's nothing that can throw them off.
And you know their whole crossface. Oh, gonna tap out here, but ain't gonna.
And rolls him off.
Vicious right forward.
Here it comes.
Nicely done.
It might go without saying, but you really need to use the steel cage to your advantage in a match like this. It's just that simple.
It is as simple as this. If you don't use the cage as a weapon, whoever is in there with you surely will.
And every inch climbing puts you in a more perilous position.
moving up the cage wall.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
As he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
Heck of a view from up there, but he'll enjoy a view from the floor even more.
Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so. This superstar jumping back down to continue the fight. Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
Boom, what impact!
Is this the right time? Is this the right moment? Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here. Nasty impact.
Unceremoniously sent right back down to the canvas.
Oh, that was a devastating fall.
Back suplex, no. Driven down.
He switches it back around. He's able to combat out of Brock's grip. Jumping clothesline. What agility.
Ooh, sharp kick. It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top. Ooh, skull rattling.
And he begins his ascent up the cage wall. And now he's at an impasse at the top of the cage. He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over.
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling that back in. Saving the matchup.
Continue on inside the cage. Making the big climb towards victory. Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage. Right across the legs.
And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escape.
The Beast cinching it in.
Run the Kimura. Gentlemen, say goodnight.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage.
Good luck getting out of this. I guess that's what... Impressive counter.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
Vicious.
The sprint up the cage is on.
Face first into the cage.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Out of the way in time.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Oh no, he comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
And Brock just might have been shaken with that attack.
The toll, the damage that a steel cage match does. We are seeing it right now, Michael. Heading up and maybe heading out.
And a hellacious fall from the cage.
That's a tough break at this point in the match.
And Jay reverses.
Fortitude being tested with every step.
A back suplex.
Look at this, just unloading.
Oh, he takes a painful fall from the cage.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
Crossface.
This won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great deal of punishment on an opponent. And it rolls him off.
And that was some brutal impact on that DDT. And now he's starting to make his way up the cage.
Jimmy Uso splash. Will Jimmy seal this up?
What are they doing here? Drop right to the face.
My God.
What are you doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch. This isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage.
He's making haste, climbing up the cage wall.
Gotta wonder if this...
Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold. Lesnar from behind. Brock Lesnar, perhaps setting up for a trifecta of Germans here. And Corey, you know what this means?
An all-expenses paid trip.
He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
He just had...
Oh, no.
Lesnar's about to end this. Look at Jay, his lights are off.
Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb. Oh!
The American Nightmare feeling that adrenaline in his soul.
Oh, he knew what was coming.
Oh, look at this. Raw power.
Uh-oh, solo kick!
And the hits to the core keep coming.
And here we go. He's headed up the cage.
Making the big climb towards victory.
These competitors have been unloading on each other since the bell, just looking for that window of opportunity. And now might be the time to seize the moment. Now's the time to keep the pressure on. And now the climb down could be more petrifying than the climb up.
He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory.
Powerbomb! And he hits the mat with a thud.
Oh, that could not have felt good. And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position. Cody trying to get this crowd on their feet, trying to get them behind him.
And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
Oh, it's not safe being up there.
Almost made it to the top, so close.
Does not get much closer than that. Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
Ah, he takes a painful fall from the cage.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
At the top, but he still has a way to go to end this. And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
All he has to do is drop down to the floor, and his hand will be raised.
He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over. Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
Oh, face steel.
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
Oh, down he goes.
Call the paramedics. This one is just about over. Cody sparing some time for the adoring fans.
And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
This is the moment for him. This is how winners are made.
This isn't the smartest thing to do, antagonizing your opponent instead of attacking him.
Fortitude being tested with every step. It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top. Face first. Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
Oh no, he comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring.
Kind of a rough landing.
And that's what you got to expect in a steel cage match, Saxton.
And he hits the mat with a... Brock Lesnar, the beast unleashed.
Jawbreaker. Call it death.
He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one. Trying to escape the cage.
Oh, no! From the top rope! And a hellacious fall from the cage.
Oh, that was a devastating fall. Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
He's made it to the top, but can he finish? And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
All he has to do is drop down to the floor, and his hand will be raised. Jay might be getting too cocky here. Could come back to haunt him. There's the ball, and he survives this brutal cage match.
Here are your winners, Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar.
I don't think anybody will question the toughness on display here tonight.
Takes a lot of guts to even set foot in the cage, but to win is even more impressive.
Tag team excellence in its purest form. You simply love to see it. And I hope we see these guys tagging again real soon.